692 days from now, the 2020 presidential election. That seems like an eternity from now. But by the way, it's just over a year from now that the voting is going to begin in the Democratic primaries. And that means it's like right about now is when these candidates, these potential candidates, have to start making up their minds. So take a look at this. This right now, call this the long list. These are the Democrats who, I don't know, maybe, possibly, there's some reason to think these Democrats might end up running for president in 2020. There's 33 here in total. We don't think they're all going to run. In fact, a couple of them, in fairness, have now actually taken their names out of the mix. Deval Patrick, the former governor of Massachusetts, he says he's out, he's not running. How about this space? You know, Michael Avenatti, he floated with it. He got in trouble a couple weeks ago. He says he's not running now. Andrew Cuomo, the governor of New York, he says he's got his hands full in New York. He's not running. So already that long list of 33, now it's down to a much more manageable 30. This one looks like a free-for-all to a lot of people, and that's why so many are kind of dipping a toe in the water. We do have, by the way, now that this invisible primary process is starting, you're starting to get polls. The group Move On is an online group, sort of left-of-center group, massive membership. They took a straw poll of their members, and they basically said, hey, who do you want? Who do you want as a Democratic candidate in 2020? Well, interesting results here. First of all, almost a third, 29%, said someone else. I don't know, but I think this got a lot of attention here. First place, it's 15.6%, Beto O'Rourke, congressman from El Paso, been there a couple terms, lost the Senate race in Texas, obviously got a lot of national attention this year. Look at this, all the names that are out there right now. When you look at Move On, he got the most support of any name that's out there right now. So that's one, obviously, to keep an eye on. Joe Biden, the former vice president, he says he's going to be talking to his family over the holidays. Bernie Sanders, Kamala Harris, Elizabeth Warren. Interesting, too, Elizabeth Warren, 6% in this straw poll. Is that a little bit lower than you might have expected when you see Sherrod Brown, Klobuchar, Mike Bloomberg, Cory Booker? He's making moves. And again, there are all sorts of other names that may yet emerge. And results like this cumulatively will have an effect on winnowing out that field. Here's what we're looking at. We say it's just over a year from now. Right now, this is subject to change, but right now it would be February 3rd, 2020. You'd have your first big contest. The Iowa caucuses, of course, 8 days later, you'd have New Hampshire, Nevada, South Carolina. Those have become sort of the traditional leadoff four in presidential races. But here's the other development here. The first day when other states can sort of start to join the action. Look at this. California and Texas, two biggies, have moved up their primaries March 3rd, 2020. You'd have these four states, Iowa, New Hampshire, Nevada, South Carolina, and then boom, you'd have Super Tuesday, and you'd have two of the biggest states on the map there going. So right away, this thing would get a lot bigger very fast. But 2018 quickly passing, 2020 quickly arriving.
Hey, NBC News viewers, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.